Nay, there is some comfort in the news, some comfort. It appears your son will not be killed so soon as I thought he would be.
Why should he be killed?
Bertram had run away to the Florentine War and had not bothered to share that bit of news with his mother.
The danger is in standing to it. That's the loss of men, though it be the getting of children. Here they come, will tell you more. For my part, I only knew your son was run away.
Madam, my lord is gone, forever gone.
Think upon patience. I have felt so many quirks of joy and grief that the first face of neither on the start can woman me into it. Where is my son? I pray you.
Look upon his letter. Here's my passport. When thou canst get this ring upon my finger, and show me a child begotten of thy body to which I am father, then you shall call me husband. In such I write then, I write never. This is a dreadful sentence.
And prithee, lady, have better cheer. He was my son, but I do wash his name out of my blood, and thou art all my child. Towards Florence is he? To be a soldier?
Till I have no wife, I have nothing in France. 'Tis bitter.
Nothing in France until he has no wife? There is nothing here that is too good for him. But she, and only she, deserves the Lord that 20 such rude boys might tend upon and call her hourly mistress.
Till I have no wife, I have nothing in France. Nothing in France until I have no wife. O poor Lord, extend it chastely from thy home. Expose thine tender limbs to the events of the none-sparing war. O you leaden messengers, do not touch my lord. For though I shoot him not, I placed him there. And though I kill him not, I am the cause. His death is so affected. 'Twere better I had met with the raven lion when he roared with sharp constraint of hunger. My being here keeps him hence. I shall be gone. Let pitiful rumor report mine flight to consolate thine ear. Come night and day, like poor thief I'll steal away. He is too good for death, and for me, whom I myself embraced, to set him free.
And so, with the hope that Bertram would return home away from the dangers of war, Helena packed and left France, leaving a countess a letter saying she was joining an Italian convent.
What sharp stings are in her mildest words? What angel shall bless this unworthy husband?
Meanwhile, the French soldiers were making quite the impact in Florence, and a widow, her daughter Diana, and her friend Mariana were waiting for them to parade by while gossiping about Bertram.
They say the French count has done most honorable service.
It is reported that he has taken their greatest commander, and with his own hand he slew the Duke's brother.
Well, Diana, take heed of this French earl. The honor of a maid is in her name, and there is no legacy so rich as honesty.
I've told my neighbor how you've been solicited by a gentleman, his companion.
Oh, I know that knave. Hang him. One paroles, and a filthy officer he is, and these suggestions for the young earl. Take heed of them, Diana. Their promises, enticements, oaths, tokens, and all other engines of lust are not what they go under. Many a maid hath been seduced by them. I hope I need not advise you further, but I hope your grace will keep you where you are, though there were no further danger than the modesty which is so lost. You shall not need to fear me.
I hope so. Look, here comes a pilgrim. I know she will light my house. Thither they send one another. I'll question her. God save you, pilgrim. Whither are you bound?
To Saint Jacques Le Grand?
At the St. Francis here beside the port?
Is it this way?
Aye, nearest.
And then the French soldiers began to parade by.
Oh, hark you, they come this way! If you will tarry, holy pilgrim, but till the troops come by, I will conduct you where you shall be lodged. The rather, for I think I know your hostess as ample as myself.
Is it yourself?
If you shall please so, pilgrim.
I humbly thank you and will stay upon your leisure.
You came, I think, from France?
I did so.
Here you all see a countryman of yours that has done worthy service.
His name, pray you?
The Count Roussillon. Know you such a one?
But by the ear one hears most nobly of him. His face I know not.
They say he stole from France, as 'tis reported. The king had married him against his liking. Know you it is so?
Aye, surely mere the truth. I know his lady.
There's a gentleman that serves the Count, reports but coarsely of her.
What's his name?
Monsieur Paroles.
Oh, but I believe with him she is too mean to have her name repeated.
Alas, poor lady, 'tis a hard bondage to become the wife of a detesting lord.
I warrant, good creature, wheresoe'er she is, her heart weighs sadly. This young maid might do her a shrewd turn if she pleased.
Mayhap the amorous lord solicits her in the unlawful purpose.
Oh, he does indeed, and brooks with all that can in such a suit. Prep the tender honor of a maid, but she is armed for him and keeps her guard in honestest defense.
The gods forbid else. I would if he loved his wife. If he were honester, he were much goodlier. Is it not a handsome gentleman? 'Tis pity he is not honest.
And then Helena, overcome by being so close to Bertram and knowing he wanted nothing to do with her, decided to throw a token to him. The widow did not know what to make of this, other than this girl clearly needed some help.
Come, pilgrim. I will bring you where you shall host.
I thank you and will stay upon your leisure. Would it pleaseth this gentle maiden matron to eat with us tonight? I have some precepts worthy the note to bestow upon this virgin.
We'll take your offer kindly.
Meanwhile, Bertram was also headed to the widow's house.
Now will I lead you to the house and show you the lass I spoke of.
But you say she's honest.
That's all the fault. I have spoken to her but once and found her wondrous cold. I did send to her tokens and letters which she did resend, and this is all I have done. She's a fair creature. Will you go see her?
With all my heart, my lord.
Where Helena was putting a plan into motion.
If you do not believe me, I don't know not what I can do to assure you further, except I would lose the ground I work upon. First, give me trust. The Count Roussillon, he is my husband. In your sworn counsel I have spoken so word for word, and in your good aid I ask of you to borrow, and you not err in bestowing it.
I shall believe you.
The Count, he woos your daughter. Let her in fine give consent, and we shall teach her how it is best to bear it. The Count in his important blood will not deny that she demand a ring, which the Count he wears. Downward has proceeded 4 or 5 descents since the first father wore it. Though he holds it in most rich choice, he will not think it too high a price to pay in his idle desire, however much repented after.
Now I see the bottom of your purpose.
You see it lawful then. 'Tis me or your daughter desires a ring, appoints an encounter, and in fine delivers me to fill his time, herself remaining most chastely absent.
I have yielded. Instruct my daughter how she shall persever that time and place with this deceit so lawful may prove coherent. Every night he comes with music of all sorts and songs concerning her unworthiness. And nothing steeds us to chide him from our use, for he persisted if his life lay on't.
Why then tonight, let us essay our plot, with which wicked speed in lawful deed, and in lawful meaning where a lawful act, where both do sin, but not a sinful fact. But let's about it.
And so the girls got Diana ready to ensnare Bertram until he arrived at the house for some awkward small talk.
Titled goddess and worth it with addition. But, fair soul, in your fine frame hath love no quality? You are no maiden, but a monument. When you are dead, you should be such a one as you are now, for you are cold in stem.
What a friggin' charmer.
And now, you should be as your mother was when your sweet self was got.
She then was honest.
So should you be.
No, my mother did but duty, my lord, such as you owe to your wife.
Come, no more of that, I prithee. Do not strive against my vows. I was compelled to her, but love thee by love's own sweet constraint, and forever shall do thee all rights of service.
Aye, so you serve us till we serve you. But when you have our roses, you barely leave our thorns to prick ourselves and mock us with our bareness.
How have I sworn?
'Tis not the many oaths that makes the truth, but the plain single vow that is vowed true. This has no holding. To swear by him whom I protest to love that I will work against him.